Hey guys, welcome back to some more Pikmin. Last time we finished up Garden of Hope, so it's time to go back to where everything began, the impact site.
Speaking of impact, I hope that didn't come up in the recording. Giant thud happened upstairs right when we started this recording.
Did Omar crash again?
Oh no.
That's the third time this week.
God.
He crashed in the attic.
I mean, I don't put it past the guy, because every game he's in, he crashes his ship. Every single game. Guy's gotta open his eyes.
Considering every other object that you find is just life-size things, but gigantic, I would not be surprised if you go to a certain part of the attic and you just see the tiny guy walking around with little picks everywhere, and he's like, "Stop moving my stuff."
Yeah?
I left
Wait.
it there for a reason. Leave it there.
Yeah. Please, do not touch.
So what you're telling me, Marley, is the wheelchair gnomes at the grocery store aren't gnomes after all. It's just Captain Olimar with his Pikmin.
Yeah, it's a family outing.
I mean, I don't know if I believe that, because Olimar's the size of like a dime. So that's a really big person you're talking about. Olimar, really tiny.
What are you trying to kill? What is this thing?
This is if I'm not mistaken,
They're bug, right?
yeah, iridescent flint beetle is its name, and it's a harmless enemy. It won't kill Pikmin, but you want to attack it because flipping it over will reveal a bunch of goodies, mainly nectar, but it will also drop pellets.
You get the good
So
pellets. Look at those
it's
times
harmless,
5.
but you're not.
Yep, I'm a blood-sucking killer after all. But look at all the nectar it drops.
He has no humanity. He just keeps
I can
killing
never-
everything.
I can never remember, are the gold ones in Pikmin 1 or only in Pikmin 2?
I believe they're just 2. Because they're not even a thing in Pikmin 3, because there's no gold, but it's just like standard color ones for 3. But they have a cap in 3. Like in this game, they go for as long as they're on the map to be flipped over. I think in 3, you can only flip them over 3 times.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to do with all this nectar because everyone's flowered. And there's like 20 puddles on the ground.
Everyone got the drugs.
Just let nature do the rest at that point.
Pretty much.
So you definitely would recommend the Wii version of this game rather than the GameCube version.
It's the easiest to control, I'd say. Because I feel like this genre works really well with either mouse and keyboard or pointer control of some kind. So it is more fluid on Wii.
And that is why the Wii U version is a good option, because it's running the Wii U the Wii U's version is right.
Oh, the Wii U is literally just, yeah, a Wii copy on a hard drive.
Because, you know, the age-old problem of, come on guys, just give us one GameCube game on the Wii U. Just one. Just one. I have a mad respect for the homebrewing community, but no, I am not risking bricking the system.
Uh-oh, I see a
Oh.
stone guy.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, this guy is actually harmless. He cannot kill your Pikmin at all.
He just pounds them in the ground.
Yeah, in fact, actually, they benefit from being pounded to the ground, because if these guys are leaves or buds, being attacked by the enemy turns them flowers immediately.
Uh-oh, I see a Pikmin died. Uh-oh.
Yeah, the guy didn't run away from the bomb in time. It's all on him.
Better restart the game.
Or no Pikmin runs ruin.
You tried. You tried, Lester. That's all you could do.
Now, because the one guy died, I'm down a yellow to get this yellow pellet, so I have to come back to the onion just to take out one guy.
It's all good.
It's a good thing this map is so small.
Yeah,
Any other map like that could be a serious issue.
yeah. Because any other map, that would be like a quarter of your day.
Yep.
See, could you imagine having to have done that trek on the friggin' level with the lake?
I'm good. That's probably the worst level to have to backtrack because your Pikmin dying.
I will be honest, that one level is like, again, I still haven't beaten Pikmin 2. And that lake level made finishing Pikmin 1 a headache and a half. And again, I need to do it again because I lost my save. But arguably that one level feels like it collectively is more frustrating than most of Pikmin 2 as a whole.
Okay, that's saying something, because Pikmin 2 literally drops bombs on you. That game, I swear, probably shortened my lifespan by 10 years.
Pikmin 2 was nightmare fuel.
Yeah, huh? People think Ultra Spicy is hard in Pikmin 3. I don't think they ever played Pikmin 2.
I am okay. Let's be a little more realistic. I feel like Pikmin 3 and Pikmin 1 are very much on par in terms of their difficulty spikes, but I feel like the first half of Pikmin 2 is more generous than certain parts of Pikmin 1. The second half of Pikmin 2 is absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. The cave systems are by far some of the most complex and aggressive dungeons the franchise has ever had. Granted, I still am very fond of Pikmin 3.
I think 3 probably has the best, like, difficulty curve out of the 3 games. Not even counting, like, the new version's difficulty options. Also, these clams suck, as you can tell. Pikmin can just easily get caught behind something, and when that clam comes down, it will murder anything inside of it, and sometimes that's just out of your control.
Clam don't care.
No, it does not.
Yeah, pretty much.
At this
Plan.
point, is any enemy here?
Yeah.
Clam don't give an F.
I guess you could say the poor Pikmin clammed up.
Oh
Frankly,
no.
Skullipede, don't give it.
Boo!
You knew something was coming at that point.
Yep, exactly. If Matt's gonna do a bad pun, I sure as hell am going to. It's par for the course.
Now we gotta summon more blue Pikmin because we made clam chowder out of some of them. So
Yeah. Well, at this point, we're done here. There's nothing left we need in the impact crater, because there's only one other part here outside the engine, and we got it. So now, pretty much, we're just doing the one thing that you always should do in a Pikmin playthrough. Come here and just get all your Pikmin. This place has so much to grow your Pikmin with. At this point, I don't even care what Pikmin are taking what. Just take whatever.
There's
Yeah.
so many pellets everywhere.
Like, you've even got all the point tokens up. Like, not only are some of them on stalks, some of them are lying around, some of them are on the sides of things, some of them get dropped by Bulborb. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, not just that, but those pearls that are inside the clams, you definitely want, because they give you a crap ton of Pikmin as well. I believe it's like 30?
I was gonna say, how many
Each, don't they? I want to
pearls
say
take 3 to pick up, but how many do they give you?
I believe it's 30.
Oh my god.
Okay,
It's
wow,
a
I was
lot.
way off.
There are 2 different types of pearls in this game. The ones that are here in the pearls, they give you... Actually, no, it's 50. I just had to fact check it.
Oh,
So, that's a lot. There's another one later that will give you 100.
I thought 30 was generous enough, but holy Christ.
Yeah, and there's 2 of those pearls in this level, so get them both. And they respawn daily.
That's ridiculous.
I love how the Pikmin's just like, nah, we're not gonna go up the ramp. We're gonna go up this tree.
Yeah, all of them are just like riding up the geyser, and the other guy's like, we don't like water. Even the blues say this, and guess what they are?
Doubling up on tokens as well with the colors is going to do so much better for the numbers, which is just great.
Yeah. I'm just trying to maximize all the Pikmin growing at this point, so if I get the small pellets, I'm just kind of giving up. I don't care. Anyone grab these, just take them, because I'm trying to maximize the amount of time I have in the day, because there's so many pellets here.
Token is a token, yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah, I may not get the full benefit, but if I can get them back before sundown, that's better than nothing.
Exactly. At least getting the 10s back to the respective colors is really good, because it means you're going in with a good reserve for the next level, which is fantastic.
So basically saying, I just replaced all the ones that got clammed up earlier.
Oh, easily. The clam itself replaced all those, and then some.
You know what they say? Consequence be clammed. It's been too long, you can tell.
He's been having this itch for a pun, and he just has to finally get it out.
Oh, there's another one. Oh boy.
Yeah, this one's on dry land, so you can use any Pikmin to kill this, so I recommend reds instead, since they do more damage.
Come on. Yeah. No.
Kinda close. When you see that thing just stretch very far back, that means it's about ready to shut.
Oh yeah, and for a second there I thought that the floaty ghost was a Pikmin, not the actual enemy.
Yeah, luckily there is a distinction.
Like, the clam still hurt you, but the pearl is the health buff.
Pretty much.
You took that clam's egg and then just killed the mom. That's insane. You're an animal.
Gotta put food on the table.
I don't know if you ever have any reason to test it, but if you throw another Pikmin into the clam when it's empty, would it still try and snap?
Yes, it does. Well, actually not. It's weird. The clams will clamp down no matter if they're still alive or dead. So if you extract the pearl from it and it's still opened up, ready to shut, it will still shut and kill Pikmin. But that's the last time it shuts.
Oh, beans.
Yeah, so they can still die after the clam is dead. At that point, they can still kill, which is really nerve-wracking.
I like that there was like a better straight path for them to take the pellets they just had, but they had to walk around the leg completely and follow the pearl back.
I don't know why. These Pikmin are a little picky.
These Pikmin are a little picky.
We all get one. We all get one.
I mean, you say that, and that's like probably the 6th pun in this video.
Yeah. But we got a head start on top of you, so I mean, it's well earned. I mean, at this point, you're basically just pulling Pikmin out, seeing who does and doesn't have a flower, and being like, all right, let's get this nectar all sorted.
At this point, because there's like 10 more packs of nectar on the ground, and we still have the Mamuta, so there are plenty of options to flower up Pikmin.
Yeah, pretty much.
You might as well at this point, because no matter who is alive or dead, I want to make sure they're flowered at this point, and we'll most likely have flowers for the rest of the game.
Because, I mean, because of the fact that you can only have 100 out at the moment, and you've got nearly 1,000 Pikmin overall, there's no guarantee you'll be able to definitely pull out flowers, because you don't have flower and bud control separation in Pikmin 1, do you?
Not really.
Just to shoot the flowers out first, right?
Yeah, like the onions will spit out flowers first, then buds, and then finally leaves. So it goes based on their evolution. But in terms of throwing, I don't think this game cared. I think like whatever Pikmin's near you, you will throw. Doesn't matter if it's a flower, leaf, or bud.
I mean, on the upside of them means there's a guarantee that even if you go in with 100 only of one color, everyone is going to be flowered, and that's the important thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Get over here and get flowered.
Come on. Have your drugs.
Have your happy drugs.
Sweet, sweet Nick.
Nectar.
You know, you kind of cut out for a second. You said sweet, sweet neck, but you know what? That's pretty accurate as well when they're attacking like enemies.
on that note, it's a weird tangent. Who's liking the look of the new cow game?
The new what game?
Cow the Kangaroo. Because expand neck.
Oh, I've seen you talk about that. I haven't had a chance to look at it yet.
It looks like it's gonna be amazing. Stony boy.
Very harmless until you throw something at him, then he gets a little upset. Starts smashing.
Like, you're mostly padding for time at this point.
Yeah, oh, I kind of want to also show what this guy does, and this is what he does at this point. You don't really want to bother with this guy if you don't need Pikmin flowered, because he doesn't really give you much of a reward, and look at all the Pikmin now I need to pluck out of the ground.
Oh, God.
Pretty much put like half of my army in the ground, and they're already flowers, so it's just a waste of time.
See it. And it was at this point he realized when playing Monster Hunter, hang on, if I hold down the mine button, I'll do it automatically. It's the same analogy, just with Pikmin. I'm just gonna hold down. I'm just gonna hold down B, and we'll be good to go.
Olimar's just like, this is agonizing.
This is absolutely the worst.
I wish I had an incompetent partner that tell him to do all my work for me. Maybe next time.
Did we get all of them?
Yeah, that's all of them. Although some lost their flowers during the battle, so more drugs.
There they go.
And we still haven't used up all this nectar. We can't. Because we don't have any more leaves that we can take out of the onion at this point. They're all buried.
We can always just go drown some Pikmin and then, you know, get more out.
I mean, you're not wrong. I don't know if Omar's that much of a monster.
Welcome to the filler episode of Pikmin where we commit mass genocide. I'm sorry, what?
Can we lose enough in this episode already?
Now, there is another type of enemy that's here, and it shows up on different days. Like, this guy here is only showing up on even number days to Mamuta. There's another type of enemy that is only here on odd number days instead, and it does kind of the exact opposite of this guy. He's more of an enemy you want to fight just to grow Pikmin, but they don't do anything else specifically. It's the Gulix. It's a water-type enemy, so don't go there and try to fight it with reds.
It's the
I
big
do
Joe
find it
one,
kind
right?
of interesting that the Bulborb was in the end of day screen, considering we haven't seen one here since the last time we were here.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same enemy you see in the end of day when you first leave Impact Crater, but you don't ever fight a Bulborb in that area, so it doesn't really matter.
I mean, it's good for world building at least. It's just not consistent necessarily with the Pikmin media.
Yeah, so look how much we sprouted in just one day. It's about a little over 250.
Gee.
Gosh, listen.
This is why you go to Impact Crater, no matter what.
Yeah, that's fair.
Impact Crater is so good for growing.
How many did you end up losing that day? Like 7?
It wasn't much, yeah. I'm not gonna rewind the video, because it does say, oh, hey, no, we only lost 6 Pikmin, 38 total, which is really not that much.
Finished the day with 982, and in total you've sprouted 1,026, so...
Yeah. Well, I mean, we obviously sprung out way more than we lost.
Yeah.
Kind of a net gain.